You know, every day I get on this internet and I see some sick individuals. I see some conniving people. I see people who just constantly get on the internet just to cut up and talk shit about people because they're unhappy with their lives. But today might have taken the cake for the month of March. And I am talking about Young M.A has an ex-girlfriend, and for whatever reason, today she decided to go off and reveal some things that we didn't need to see. And for whatever reason, she thought that her saying I'm gonna tell my full story was gonna have people interested, when in actuality people were disgusted with her and she's receiving a whole bunch of backlash. Now this disloyal, bitter, crazy woman decided to put up a post of Young M.A in her most intimate moments.
Stop at them 2 pictures that you always post on there. This is so hard. This is so hard.
You like it?
What? I love it. Yes, you could, like.
Her being sick with liver failure in the hospital. She revealed that she had liver failure in 2021, for those who didn't know. And I think since then she's got a transplant and she's living a nice healthy life. She says she put the Henny down. And for whatever reason, I don't know if maybe they're arguing behind the scenes, but the ex decided to bring it online. And she posted her in the hospital and she explained how she nursed her back to health. This was the caption. It says, "When I first met you, you ended up like this within the next few weeks, telling me how you have been sick, but you were hiding it from me. This was our first Valentine's Day. You was in the hospital twice with me. I got you to where you are now. I nursed you up every day, all day, and didn't even know you. Let's be real. I left. I had to leave you alone because you wasn't doing nothing but holding me back. You didn't like me having motion and didn't like me making money. You hated on me. Telling my full story in a few. We had no relationship problems, only when I would get to looking cute and getting money. This girl would only want to be with me if I'm broke and not looking my best." She would also go to her Instagram stories and put up a post that said, "And by the way, I do the leaving. I don't get broken up with, but why me leaving will also be mentioned." She also said, "I cleaned your ass when you would shit on yourself in the hospital and at home." And that's where I gotta draw the line on this trifling ass hoe. Because no matter what, if I was with you, if you are my friend, when it comes to personal details like health, I would never go to the internet and reveal what I've done for you. You see, that's the problem with people these days. They do things, they document it. She recorded Young M.A in one of her most vulnerable states just to throw it in her face later on. Talking about, y'all are gonna hear my story. Nobody wants to hear your story. Young M.A was sick and you recorded it. And you got into it with her, and now you're trying to reveal some of the toughest moments that she's ever been through in life. You're the worst type of human being. Imagine the trust issues that Young M.A is gonna go through because somebody revealed something so near and dear to her heart. Young M.A already seems like she's a private person. She doesn't really just come out and tell people all of her business. And here you go. The one person she trusted, the one person she depended on. Regardless, even your story about why you're revealing this doesn't even make sense as to why we need to hear this. Okay, she didn't like that you had motion. She wanted you at home being a stay-at-home dyke-ass girlfriend. But for whatever reason, you feel now that you have to tell all the business because you feel that she's mad that you had motion. What you could have done was just go ahead, pack your shit, keep it moving, and never speak to her again. So I'm a little bit confused. And Young M.A is a little bit confused too because she responded to this situation, and this is what she had to say.
Yo, what up, mob? I mean, I know y'all see this video going around on the blogs or whatever the case. Somebody I, once upon a time was with. posted me in the hospital at a vulnerable moment. Something that I've owned already. It's been 2 years. That was 2 years ago. You know what I mean? I had an unfortunate situation in my life. And I got sick. I got really sick. You understand? It's not really too much to say on it. It's something I already spoke about. You feel me? I got a whole music video talking about it. Something I express in my music often. You know what I mean? I'm a human. We go through things. We make mistakes. You feel me? I just didn't expect this person to do that. But you know, it is what it is. I don't even know what to say. All I can do is let God handle it. You feel me? All I can do is let God handle it. That's just been always my phrase moving forward. Just moving with God, man. I just feel like that was just so foul though. You feel me? Like, that's just foul. I don't even know how a person can have the urge or willing to want to even do something like that. That just speaks a lot. And I just never knew this was her character. You feel me? Like, just never knew. But you know, people be people sometimes and you just never know. And it is what it is. But this is something I've owned. Like, I'm not ashamed of this. This is real. You know what I'm saying? I went through a time in my life that I was real dark. But I'm good now. I'm very healthy. And my supporters know that. Big mob shit. You already know what it is, man. Open Scars on YouTube. And I'm dropping that link. I ain't ashamed of nothing. It says a lot about this person's character, man. That's all I'm going to say, man. You reap what you sow.
And shout out to Young M.A because she said it best. This doesn't reveal anything about her. This reveals your character because she's already been vulnerable and spoke on her health, her situation, how she lost friends and people weren't there for her when she was going through some of her toughest times. And she actually thought that you were one of the people that were there for her. But you just revealed in the end that you were here in the end game with some type of plan that you thought was going to get you clouded. I don't know what you thought you were going to get from this. Hey, man, women are dangerous. You see, some women, man, the minute things don't go their way, they get emotional and they do things that you just couldn't imagine. Why she's doing this, I don't understand, but there isn't a good enough reason. And Young M.A is not embarrassed because she's already been vulnerable and told the people what she's going through. So y'all let me know down below what y'all think, man. I already know what y'all think. Actually, I think we all thinking the same thing. WTF? What's going on, man? Y'all let me know though, man. Let's talk about this. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, and we out, baby. Boom.
Just LaFlair.
It's him.